First and breaking at 9, an apartment complex in Springfield evacuated after a fire in a first-floor apartment. Now, we got this video from a viewer who captured the flames reaching above the roof and fire trucks lining the streets. KY3's Connor Trent joins us live on West Normal Street near Maple Park Cemetery with what we know so far tonight. Connor.
Yeah, Springfield Fire Chief David Pennington tells me that at around 7:30 this evening, fire crews received a call about a potential fire at the Lexington Apartments here on West Normal Street. Crews arrived to find fire venting from the first floor up through the building and eventually out the roof. And flames worked up through the building and out through the roof, and crews were able to extinguish the blaze in just about 30 minutes. Now, every resident was evacuated and is accounted for with no injuries to be reported.
Firefighters arrived. They had heavy fire on the first and second floors, and shortly thereafter it was coming through the roof. It just was an aggressive fire. Thankfully, through their aggressive work, they were able to extinguish it very quickly.
Chief Pennington added that the residents won't be able to return to their apartments tonight due to utility control issues, but the property manager is on site to help the residents find a place to stay and to collect their things. So the Red Cross is also here assisting as well. Reporting in Springfield, Connor Trent, KY3 News.